Okay. Oh, am I ready for this? I am always ready for Return to Center Mondays. I look forward to this every Monday. Look forward to it every morning, actually. It's the way, if I don't do this every day or a version of this, I'm out of balance. And so my hope is that this class brings us back to the through line, right here on the yin-yang symbol. Back to the through line, back to a state of harmony and balance, wholeness, oneness. Feet together, hands together in prayer posture, and let your thumbs touch heart center. Such an important point. In through the nose, hot audible exhale through the mouth. That's called the sacred cleansing breath. We'll be doing that during the first part of this. Really hear your breath. As soon as I hear my breath, just a few times, I'm already starting to come into center. Just that sacred cleansing breath alone, that hot audible exhale, just starts to calm my mind and get it centered and focused. Let the hands relax. And now I'm in a Wu Chi position. Put the mind in heart center and then just turn the hands over. Just turn them over, feel heart center open. And breathe. Just receive. Right here, I'm just receiving, I'm not doing anything else. Drop in. Pull right here in this posture, I want you to just pull the breath in through third eye. Drop it down into belly. Just feel, just for a moment, pull it into third eye. On the inhale, drop it way down into the belly and get the belly pump going. Let's breathe in and out through the belly for the rest of the time we're together. And then hopefully that becomes your norm. That is my norm. I don't breathe through the chest anymore at all. Keeps my oxygen level up. And it gets the carbon dioxide out of the lungs. So relax the hands, bend both knees, balance before you balance, and then slowly step out. Flat foot, no weight, sink. Get into that left leg, and then start to unravel right here, side to side. And this is just me unraveling and just finding, I'm rooting down into earth right here. Finding my spot, I may be adjusting my feet, my stance a little bit to get that root, letting go of my shoulders, just letting everything go. I go side to side and then forward, backwards. Come onto the balls of the feet and the heels. Balls of the feet and the heels. This is bamboo blowing in the breeze. Just let the body move. It's all good. Once you find your root, come into Wu Chi. Feel your feet grounding into earth through the bubbling wells on the balls of the feet. Feel your palms, your laongs, just rooting down into earth. This is tree posture. Just hold that. Just ground into earth. Feel the root, feel the energy of the earth coming up through your feet and up into your hands. Exhale, breathe. Let anything that you're holding start to unravel. And then let's do tap, bounce, squeeze, shake, flow, our morning recipe. Tap. Down the inside, up the outside. We're just going along the meridians. They go down the inside of the arm, then they go up the outside, all the way back to the shoulder blade. That beautiful energy gate underneath the shoulder blade. Then bring the hand around. You guys know this one. Squeeze the armpit. Open up those lymph nodes. Drum the ribs. Other side. Remember, use your laogong, cup your hand. I'm using my palm, not my fingers. Armpit. Ribs. Thymus thump for the immune system. Dantian. Snap. Wake up, Dantian. Gentle fists. Kidneys and adrenals. Rub. Sacrum. And now legs. And you can either bend over like we normally do, or if you want to get a little bit of balance exercise, you can do them like this. Good for balance. Two hip bones right here. Back to Uchi. Whew. Let everything unravel. Just check in between. See how the body feels. Tingly, alive, whatever it is, just see how it is. Check into your body. Don't want to be in our head here. We just want to drop into our body and just check in. See how we're feeling. So see how the tapping makes you feel, and then see how the bouncing makes you feel. So now we do the bounce. In and out through the nose quickly, like a little bit of a fire breath as you bounce. Tap the heels intermittently. Send the energy up and back to Uchi. Inhale. Exhale. Feel the exhale out the palms, getting rid of any stagnant energy you may be holding. Inhale. Exhale. Out the palms. Kelp, let the body move. Let the body just move, unravel, unwind. One more bounce and shake. Do 2 or 3 of these. Again, I'm just going up and down with my knees, opening up the lymph nodes so my lymphatic system starts to drain. And intermittently, I'll tap my heels to root and send the energy up. Not be doing this at night. Really relax. Muscles like fruit hanging from a tree. Back to Uchi. Inhale. Good. Kelp, let the body move, unravel, recalibrate. Sink into the left leg, push off the left leg, feet together, and here's squeeze. This is tension and release. Remember, we're going to squeeze the whole body, head to toe, and let the arms float down as we breathe, as we bleed off the air through our mouth. So inhale and squeeze. Bleed it off. I perch my lips and bleed off the energy and the air. Okay, that's one that way. Let's do one out to the side. Inhale. Squeeze everything. Bend at the wrists. Exhale. Let the body move. That one's hard to talk through. Do one behind. Inhale. Squeeze everything. Tension, tension, tension. Bend at the wrists. Release. Tension, release. And then one more overhead. Let me stand back so you can see me. And inhale. Squeeze everything. And exhale. Let everything go. Bend to the knees, step back out. Good. Just let everything unravel now. Now let's connect mind, body, breath with some whole body breathing. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. This is making that mind, body, breath connection. Getting them in sync. Whole body's breathing. My whole body is one big lung. Let's do a few bigger ones. Inhale. Oh, really open the chest. Exhale. Round the back. Inhale. Exhale. Ah. Feel the body unravel. Inhale. One more. Chest up. Oh, open the lungs. Exhale. Back to Uchi. Those big breaths that I just did, the whole body breathing, but bigger. If you were to have, I've tested myself, if you were to put an oxygen meter on your finger and you do a few of those breaths, you will watch your oxygen level go up 2 or 3 percentage points. It's fascinating. I've done it, I have it, I do it all the time actually because it's amusing. But I initially did it because I was teaching pulmonary patients some Qigong at Presbyterian Hospital. And I wanted to prove that the Qigong breathing really did increase our oxygen level. And I proved it because we were all wearing oxygen meters and it was sending everybody up a couple points. So that was pretty neat. So let's do a little bit of, from here, let's do some, they do this a lot in the Shaolin Temple in Europe, and I absolutely love it. It's called washboard. It's very simple but profound. They use it to build their chi. So you just this is the washboard. Right here is just your washboard. Think of your stomach, right, as the washboard. You scoop the chi. First of all, my feet are parallel to each other. I'm in a standard shoulders width Wu Chi posture with my feet. I've got the 5 bows going on. So I've got the bow here. My sacrum is nice and anchored straight down into earth. Ming Men is nice and open. I don't have the ski slope. I sink my sacrum down into earth. My knees are slightly bent, elbows slightly bent. I've got a quail's egg under each of my armpits, and I've got the 5 bows. But we add a 6th bow, smile, because a smile releases endorphins. So the 6th bow is your smile, okay? So scoop up some chi and exhale. I'll show you from the side in a minute. Inhale. Exhale. Really feel like you're scooping up some chi from the earth, bringing it up. Hands right around neck or chin, right around there. Don't have to be so exact. Push it down. Push that chi back down. Scoop it up. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Really feel that breath. Connect with your breath. Inhale. Deep down into the belly. Exhale. Let's do a few quietly. Drop in. Get out of your head. Drop into your body. Should feel very relaxing. Feel your feet bottoms. Last one. Back to Wuchi, nice and slow. Let the hands float down. Take your time. Hands flowing through water. I'm going to come in a little closer so you can see what's going on. Hands flowing through water. Notice my fingertips are pointed down. This one started out for me just going side to side, and that's good. This feels like a figure eight. My hips are moving in a figure eight. My hands, as they come around the corner, are moving in a figure eight. Do this one nice and slow. And then I start turning a little bit more as I get into it. As you loosen up a little more, really good for the lower back. Don't overdo it though. And what I found is if I pigeon toe my feet slightly, just slightly pigeon toe, it keeps my knees in alignment and allows me to get a little more in my turn. Also notice when I'm doing this, my quad. Here's my quad, look at that folding. Folding at the quad. Now I'm folding at the other quad, right here. So I'm pumping my lymphatic system. Don't forget to breathe. Should feel nice twisting of the spine. Relax the hands, come back in front, back to Uchi. And this is called looking at the moon. Hold on. This one. Watch me do one to each side before you all do it. We haven't done this one before. I've been doing it in my own practice and I love it, so I just want to share it. It's called looking at the moon. I'm going to look at it to the right and then I'll look at it to the left. But just watch me first because you'll see, once you get into this one, you can't look at me. So the hands, the palms are towards me right here. And then the palms, as I'm looking at the moon, will go out towards the moon in that receptive mode. So I'll be turning my palms. So here's how it works. Here, inhale. Exhale. You'll see why you have to watch. And I'm looking at the moon and my palms are up. Come back. Pump. I'm pumping my body. Coming back. My feet are slightly pigeon-toed. Pump. When you're ready, bring it in. I'm pumping my body here. I'm closing it, then I'm opening it. I'm looking at the moon. Closing my body here with this pump, rounding my back, bend bow, and then shoot arrow. Look at the moon. Close. Open into the posture. Don't overdo it. Don't over-rotate. There's no need to. Close. Open. I could come just over here. That's enough. I'm still getting a fantastic twist. I don't have to go all the way over here. You only go at your body's capacity. Remember, 70% rule. In Taoism, we do 70% of our capacity. As Americans, we typically want to push to 100, 110, but 70% is actually the right number. A couple more each side. Notice I'm also getting some pumping of the groin here. The qua is folding and pumping. And relax. Take the hands and just wand them straight down to clear between the postures. Just clear out before we start the next posture. Back to Uchi. Let's do swallow skims the lake, one of my absolute favorites. My toes are out because I'm going into a horse stance. And I'll be coming up and down in that horse stance. So go up and down a few times, rub the thighs. It's a great way to warm up. Just go up and down, rub the thighs. And then while you're going up and down, check. Make sure that knee is tracking over the foot. Both sides, knee tracking over the foot. Good. Okay, if it is, good, leave it. If it's not, adjust. Okay, so let's do a little something before we start. Hold. I'm just holding posture. Hold in horse stance and then glide. This is called horse stance, but gliding side to side. You want to get strong legs? Hold horse stance. Notice my rib tips are in. So I don't have, rib tips are out. It makes me have this, the arch back. And that's closing off Mingmen. Dip, sink, sacrum, rib tips in, and then go into horse stance. It's actually more comfortable this way too. It makes it easier. So there's your horse stance. If you can do this a few minutes a day, holding horse stance a little bit, holding it low, hold middle, high, whatever. So good for the legs. So let's relax, come out of that. And we're going to do bend bow shoot arrow. Look how winded I am just from holding horse stance. Isn't that amazing? Bend bow shoot arrow. So here we go. Pull the chi in. 1, 2, pull it in. Come closer. 3. The one that's on the bottom is the one that shoots out. Here we go. Shoot. Notice my hand, and I'm looking right through this L. My gaze stays through there. Really push it. Bend at the wrist, then pull. So you get all that fascia stretching. 1, 2, 3. Pull the chi. And then stretch. You can do this in a high, medium, or low horse stance. All good. 1, 2, 3. Pull. Look through the L. 1, 2, 3. Bottom hand is the one that shoots out in the L. Last one. 1, 2, 3. Good. Come into high horse stance, clear it out. Come into the high horse stance, just shake it out a little bit. Let the body move. Rub the legs a little bit if you have to, all good. Okay, now I just wanted to do that one before we go into, just to warm us up, for swallow skims the lake. We'll go into that one next. Okay, swallow skims the lake. Your hands are the swallows, and the swallows sit right here in their nesting place, and then one comes out, and remember it comes out right at about solar plexus. Right around here, heart center, straight out. Toes out, feet pointing out, horse stance. And this one we're going to be coming in and out of it. So let's do this hand first, just mirror me, it's easier. Send it straight out as I shift the weight, and then parallel to the ground, swim. Swallow skims the lake, up overhead, feel that stretch, and back to the nest. Next swallow, out, skim the lake. Feel that stretch right here in the rib cage, and back. Notice the weight shifts. It's very energizing posture. I would only do this one in the morning, not at night. My arm is coming out at my side. So right here, it's coming out directly in line with my side. Look at that. And then it flies overhead and back. Swallow skims the lake. Show you from the side. Drop in. Really feel that stretch. One more. And back. Come into a high horse stance. And just clear it out. Good. Relax. Let the body move. I'm just letting the body move a little bit. And I want to do just a little bit of, since it's just a little small group of us today, this should be easy to do. You all look like you have some room. So we're just going to walk towards each other. So step back as far as you can from the camera. Even if you can just get 3 of these, that's fine. It's stroking bird's tail. We're going to face off on an angle in our room, but I'm going to be walking towards the camera, okay? But I'm angled off right now. Catch the ball. You all know catch the ball. Bend the knees, bend the knees. Step out to the other corner of the room, and then stroke bird's tail. Catch the ball, step up, step out to the other corner. We're stepping from one corner to the other. Stroke. stroke bird's tail. This is wonderful for Qigong, but also Tai Chi. Wonderful for balance. Step up. And when you step out, make sure you step out with a flat, empty foot. I can pull this foot away anytime. So as I'm stepping out, no, I can pull it away. Flat, empty foot, stroke. Step out, flat, empty foot. It's a wonderful way to get balance and separate weight. If you get up to the camera too quickly, just step back. Catch the ball. Stroke bird's tail. And then when you come back, just clear it out. Let it go. And then let's get a little bit of stretching in while we've got some time left. I promised some stretching, some Qigong stretching. Hands together first. Elbows out so the hands can come in. So good for the wrists, fingers, elbows. Just let the elbows float in the air. Reverse it. This is phase 1, twisting teacups. Just warming up. Let the hands open. I've got 2 infinity signs going here. When you're ready, add the fingers. Elbows are just floating in the air, but they're getting lubed too. I come in, make the beak open. Got an infinity sign on my left and right in the air. And right here is always a great place to switch. I always say switch while you're serving the teacups, the tea. My shoulder just cracked. It's always nice. Then let's get the elbows. I'm just circling in, lubing, warming up the elbows. Reverse it. Then widen your stance. We're going to go into phase 3 of twisting teacups. Phase 3, we'll do both at the same time. Bring them in, overhead, and watch that shoulder. Do less. You don't have, you can just do it nice. Your shoulder's bothering you, you don't have to come up here. Just nice and low, keep it low. Don't overdo it. Here's a more gentle version. If your shoulder's okay, well then come up overhead and lean back a little bit into it. I do lean back. Past the kidneys. This is the 3rd phase, twisting teacups. Trying to keep my palms up. Reverse it. Notice I'm still making figure 8s or infinity signs. Just turn them. And last one. I always end here, bring them through the kidneys and just rest. Right back into the beginning posture. Okay, let's start. Work through, we're gonna work right through the body like we talked about before, get the hips going. All right, so hands across your chest. Let the neck make some big circles. Gentle. Neck circles. Reverse them. Okay, and now take the neck. This is an interesting one. We're going to take the neck. We're going to keep our chin flat as if it's on a table. We're going to bring our chin forward, to the side, to the back, other side, like a bobblehead. Like a bobblehead, those bobbleheads that were on the car. All right, so forward, to the side, to the back, to the other side, forward. So I'm going forward, to the side, trying to keep my chin balanced, not tilting my head, to the back, other side, gentle. You don't have to make a big circle here. Nice and gentle. I'll show from the side. Forward, side, back, other side, forward. Reverse it. When you're ready, reverse it. Call that bobblehead, just like in the car. Now go forward and push it back. Forward, push back. Again, this is teaching the head to stay over the spine. Let the head tilt to one side and relax. Really, you may want to rub a little bit. That helps. Pull down. Good. This really opens it up. Other side. I'm a little stiff here. Rub the neck, and then cross fiber massage. Really feel it move. Get in there. Gonna do this little self-care every day. Get under those lymph nodes right underneath your collarbone here. Get those lymph nodes while we're at it. Breathe. Don't forget to breathe, especially if there's pain. You don't want to lock up and stop breathing when you feel pain. What you want to do is breathe into it. That hot breath, that audible breath, breathe into that when you feel pain. I'm just getting under there. I do have some pain in here. That's a lot of lymph nodes in there. Great. These are all marma points. They're wonderful to get into. One thing I learned is when we feel pain in the body, we lock up. We usually go, oh, right? When you feel pain, like right here, I've got pain, and I'm like, well, what am I doing? I'm holding my breath. So we've got to try to do the opposite. Use that hot, audible cleansing breath while you're feeling the pain. So it'd be more like this. When I feel the pain, breathing through the pain. That's what gets it moving. It's always an exhale too. So instead of a gasp, which is an inhale, we exhale through the pain. Any pain we have in the body, exhale through it. Good. More with the neck. You guys know this one, it's the wave. We're going to bring the neck, the chin forward. This is wonderful for the spine and the neck. So bring the chin forward, the wave, bend the knees, and then as you come up, tuck the pelvis and roll it under as you come up. Let the wave come through you. Ah, forward. Bend at the knees. Ah, tuck the pelvis under, roll. This is just like getting out of spinal stretch. Same way. Same way we come out of spinal stretch. But instead of stopping, we're letting it come right through us like a wave. Like a wave of chi. Ah, should feel good on the spine. One more. Good. Ah, good. All right. Ribs. Make circles. Could be big or small. Just get those ribs moving. Again, this helps us with our Tai Chi as well, so we don't have tombstone body. Get those ribs moving. Side to side. Try a little side to side. Then circle. And reverse the circle. Good. And then shoulder blades. Let's not forget those. Show you from the side. I'm pulling from my shoulder blades, not my shoulders. When I move my shoulder blades, I massage heart and lungs. I'm always talking about how shoulder blades are one of the first things to lock up as we age. So we're going to keep them moving, really keep them moving. If someone can come around in my live classes, I come around and touch people's shoulder blades just to give them some proprioceptive feedback of where I want them to pull from. Reverse it. Don't pull in with the elbows, don't bend the elbows. Elbows are pretty much static. Just pulling from my shoulder blades. Relax. And then starfish. Oh, really, this one now, I'm pulling from my shoulder blades, but because I'm doing them one arm at a time, my ribs are now involved. Show you from the side how the ribs get engaged. Look at my whole body's coming along now. Pull from shoulder blade. Elbows are not bending. They're just holding their slightly bent position. They're not locked, but I'm not bending here. Reverse this one. Relax. Hands on hips. And as promised, hip circles. Nice and slow. The slower you can do this one, the better. You get more stretching and the possibility of an adjustment in your spine if you can go slow. Really go slow, feel it. And if you feel some pain or a little bit of just a little glitch, breathe through it. I love stretching in circles instead of linear stretching because it gets you up against the edge of something that may be an injury or pain in the body, but then you're just moving past it, right? So that's the beauty of stretching in circles. And reverse it. So in a linear stretch, I may come up against something painful and then I just stop and pull away from it. Whereas in a circular stretch, I come up against it, but then I just move right past it in a circular fashion. Big difference. Lead with your hips. I'm not leading this with my head. Most people start this one and the hips stay the same and they just lead with the head. I'm not leading with the head. My head's just coming along for the ride. I'm leading with my hips. My hips are skimming the inside of a wine barrel. Or they're moving a hula hoop, but very slowly. Good, and relax. Okay, let the body just relax a little bit. Exhale. And let's do a little bit of wanding the body. Now that we've got these hands filled with chi, we're going to use them a little bit to just do some passes on the body to align the chakras and just cleanse our auric field. All right, so one hand on the back, just relax. Other hand, my feet are in Wu-Chi posture, facing each other, parallel to each other. This hand here is just rooting into earth. I'm rooting. Really feel that root. Bring this hand up, overhead, palm up, and just feel like there's chi just raining down into your hand. Try to feel your palm raining into your palm, your lagom. Once you feel something, a little bit of energy in your lagom, turn it over. Put the palm over ba wei. Do a little bit of a circle that opens it up. Just opening up that crown chakra. And then with your eyes open on this pass, I just want you to come down the front of the body and feel with the palm each of your chakras. So you were on your crown chakra, now you're going to wand through third eye. Nice and slow. Throat chakra. Heart. Solar plexus. Navel. Root. And then the hand comes out to the side and you ground. That's just one pass. Now, if you felt some discomfort when you're doing this on your own, you can stay there and just hover the hand in an area that maybe you feel is a little bit blocked. This is a Taoist cleansing. It's called bone marrow washing, is what we're doing. And then the other hand comes up. This hand now comes back. Just rest on the lower back, palm up. Feel the chi raining into your palm. Just try to feel it. Feel something in your palm. Put your awareness there. As soon as you feel the chi raining into your palm, turn it over. Open up ba wei. Make a little circle with the palm over crown chakra. And then let's wand through. Feel your auric field, third eye, throat, heart, solar plexus. Make that connection. Navel, root, and then wand it out to the side. Root the palm into earth. Next pass, bring this hand back, other one up. Feel the chi raining down into your palm. Turn it over, a little circle. And this one's a little different. This one you want to feel the wanding. It feels just a little different. Just wand through your auric field. Again, if you feel, I'm not going to focus on the chakras on this one. This is you're just wanding through your entire body. Picture your body's bones white. Picture white bones. When our bones are gray, it's a sign of ill health. We want white bones. So we're just going through and we're washing the body. Now my eyes are open because I'm teaching, but if I were doing this alone, my eyes would be closed. Because if I take away one of my senses, everything else becomes more acute, more aware and alert. So I usually close my eyes when I'm doing this. And I wand through the body. And if I feel an area that feels kind of funky or tight, I stay there and I just wand through it. Just a little bit. Like say my chest feels tight. I just may stay here and wand. And I'm a few inches, maybe I'm about 6 inches from the body. Doesn't have to be so exact. Find your own auric field. It's usually 6 to 8 inches from the body. And then wand through, root. And then we'll do one with the other side. Come up. Feel the chi raining into your palm, turn it over. A little bit of an opening of the chakra. And then begin the wanding or ironing. We call this ironing. It's like you're ironing your body. And just close your eyes and just picture just this. As your hand's coming through, your bones are just white. Anything that's stagnant, disease, maybe ill, you don't know what it is, and even just negative, just push it down into earth where it neutralizes. So bone marrow washing. Wand through, really feel it. All the way down to the root chakra, down, which is so I just go down to lower dantian, I come out and I swipe out to the side. And then to finish, I bring the other one out and I just root into earth. And just hold this posture and root. And feel a waterfall right now. This is called waterfall. Feel this waterfall of energy. Picture blue light. Blue light coming down from head top, just coming through the body like a waterfall. And it's just pushing everything down over your body and then down into earth and neutralizing any kind of stagnant energy that we no longer need. We're just getting rid of it. So we stand in this posture. Just feel that waterfall. Breathe. Feel stagnant energy coming out your palms. Inhale. Clap the hands. Push them together. Feel that chi. Put some in the eyes. Feed the body. Then go up, you guys know this one, up the bridge of the nose over third eye, out to the temples. Down the bridge of the nose, under the cheekbones, out to the ears. Should feel good. Get the ears and the neck. Stay in open Wu Chi posture. Keep your feet in the same posture. Before we close, rub the neck. Pinch the ears. Get all those acupressure points. Take from the top of the ears all the way down to the lobes. Pinch all those acupressure points. I take my fingers, I scissor them. Oh, should feel real good. The back of the neck, get that. Shake it off. Now shake it all off. Cover dantian with lavons. Go to the upper right quadrant, which is your upper right, liver. And then ground and close. I'm touching my body here. I'm not hovering away from my body. I'm actually touching. Ground and close. I've got one palm over the other. It's a great way to just close your practice. End on dantian. Relax the hands. And let's do our come to center closing of the practice. Shift the weight left. Push off the left leg as you scoop the chi. Feet come together. Arms come up. And they're overhead. Palms are like shower heads, just pouring chi from your hands down onto your body, into earth. And just let the hands slowly float down. I used to float them with palms down. Now I float them with the palms towards me. You can do either. They're both correct. More just see how you feel. See how you feel. And then you've got a golden ball in front of Dantian, so just go around it. Scoop more chi. Again, palms facing down towards you, shower heads. Cleanse the body with chi. Go around the golden ball. Scoop the last. We always do it 3 times, 1 for mind, 1 for body, and last one for heart. And hopefully, after our practice, we are mind-body aligned. And then open. Thank you for a beautiful practice today.